Cal. I'm definitely excited to see who our North American representative will be. Starting things off, Carbon, they're actually going to get pretty aggressive here towards the B Hotel. Andre J going to move up very quickly here. Juice going to take down one, and now Aaron will fall as well, and things are still going to be even across the board. 4-on-4 situation here. Michael going to pick up one here, and now here we have it. teamw0w in a very good situation to take the A bomb site, as now they storm in. 4-on-3, Famous getting lit up on this exchange as well, but all three players for Carbon already ready here in the counter-terrorist spawn to work their way back into the A bomb site. Here they come, 4-on-3. They're going to try and retake this the best they can here, and Babylon going to hold them off though, and it's just a complete mowdown on the retake, and that will be 1-0. teamw0w taking the lead to start this one off.
What a great start of the game for teamw0w.
Definitely so, as every round on the board now brings both teams one step closer to taking this final map, where everything will be on the line. And Camu did predict that teamw0w would be the stronger team here, and so far they're proving that to be true, as Juice with a nice pick there. It's going to happen, but now, just as I say that, Carbon going to start to turn this round back in their favor. Brando and Superman, though, both very lit here, as now the bomb is working its way over towards mid here, with all three players sitting in the middle. Now Brando just sitting here in his spawn, very lit. 4 HP. Superman with just 23 as well. Definitely a doable situation here for teamw0w if they can just play their cards right. Babylon still, though, taking his time with the bomb in hand back here in long A, but there's only one defender on A side, and that will be 15OL. Actually, it'll be Superman, so very low HP defender here on the A bomb side all by himself. Could be actually fairly easy take here if they can take down Superman without a whole lot of trouble, but as we've seen, Superman not one to let his sight go lightly. And here we have it, Superman trying to lock it down. He grabs one, looking for more. He won't be able to get any more, but that could be enough, as it's now a 3-on-2 retake for Carbon here, but Brando, not a whole lot he's going to be able to do with just 4 HP. Coda and Babylon going to try and lock this one down to see if teamw0w grab another round on the board. 15 all going to peak a little too wide to be taken down. And could this be a 2-on-4 victory for teamw0w? Coda looking for his third kill and a round, but no. Famous holds on and ties it up once again. Cal, we're all tied up.
We're all tied up, back and forth. Nearly, Muppet Squad nearly won that round there, but Famous had it in the end.
Definitely a close round. Coda looked like he had it there, but Famous playing to his best there is able to hold on, and now it will be 1-1. Both teams dead even here in the situation, tied on maps now, tied in the current map as well, 1-1. Anyone can take this at this point. It's just a matter of who's going to push themselves that extra inch further into the upper bracket final. Right now, both teams actually playing pretty passive, but the shift walk up underpass is actually paid off here. They've got all the way out onto B without being spotted just yet, and this could be devastating to Carbon if Michael is able to pick up this kill on Famous, who's already pushed out B long, but they don't know it. They don't know where Famous is. Famous is going to get one, but that'll be it, and that is the exact trade they needed to win this round. Now 4-on-3 Carbon. It's going to be all about recovering this in a 3-on-4 situation now. 15OL going to take 50 from that nade, and things are looking for teamw0w to hold on and take the lead back here in round number 3. Bomb will get planted by Babylon, and now all 4 players going to be left to defend Brando, though working his way up underpass. Superman already getting aggressive here on Hotel. He's going to try and take down Michael, which he will. 3-on-3 situation now. 15OL in position, but he's going to miss the shot. Brando, though, will get one of his own, and now Carbon in a great situation if we take this bomb site, but Juice going to grab one. Juice looking for more. Brando with just 1 HP. He's going to slide by and grab a frag. Oh my goodness, Brando with 1 HP is able to hold on and get the kill, which turns the round back in favor of Carbon, where Superman will secure that 1v1. Wow, Brando, I mean, 1 HP, you don't expect that to be the change of the round, but in that situation, it really was there, Cal.
It definitely was a change of the round. I mean, to get a frag with 1 HP, it's pretty great great of him, and it really did help him out win that round.
And now, just like that, a round that looked very easy for teamw0w to hold on to will be taken away from them, and Carbon is going to be back on top 2-1 as we move into round number 4 on Ankara. Things just heating up and staying very neck and neck here. 4 players going to be working their way into the A-bomb site, though, from teamw0w. They're going to push in here after some of these nades. They're just throwing nade after nade. It's almost like they don't even want to commit off of these nades here. And it looks like they're actually not going to. There's no commitment off the nades, and the rotations have already came in from teamw0w. They just sort of exploited a lot of nades to see what they could get done, but unfortunately nothing will fall for them. Now creeping up mid, though, we do have Michael and Aaron working their way up mid here, along with, I believe, teamw0w, who's watching this A long. He still knows that someone's got to be close by. There is 2 players very close. He's going to go ahead and pre-fire and see if he can catch someone off guard there, but no. Sadly, no one able to connect a kill just yet. Things have gone very close in this round so far, but finally Michael will be the first one to put one on the board onto Andre J. But Superman, he's going to be pushing out of vents here. Let's see if he can possibly catch someone off guard. He actually decides to fall back, but Coda going to pick up one on the opposite side of things as mid. Brando will fall down. And now here comes the execution back to A. We will have Michael grabbing one, and now as 15-0 goes down, Famous going to be here all alone, 1-on-5 situation. Actually didn't see Babylon there. His health bar just sitting at 2, but still it's not going to matter. teamw0w, they should be able to win this nice and easy as Aaron on cleanup duty, gonna grab Famous, and once again Cow, the ties continue.
The ties continue. Aaron getting that frag there, a nice needed frag and a good hold yet again by teamw0w.
Another great hold indeed on their post plant, but now it's all about who can grab the momentum first and run with it. Superman, though, bringing back that AWM. And he's actually done quite well with it today, picking up his first frag. Unfortunately, not able to grab that second on Coda, who does take him down to 27 HP. But there comes some flashes here. Coda is getting pretty aggressive here, but the rest of his team not so much, going to be working back. We've got Babylon here with bomb in hand, watching the vent push. And now Coda going to try and nade someone down on A top. Unfortunately, the nade, though, will not connect onto any damage. So still going to be a 4-on-5 situation here. Superman escaping that exchange with just 27 HP. Right now, Superman, though, picks up another kill. Very nicely done. As Famous will continue the round's momentum forward, as it's now a 5-on-2. Aaron will fall to Famous, and now 2-on-5 going to be the situation as Carbon looks to take the lead back here in round 5. He'll try and hold on here, and he will with a nice 2K. And that will be a nice clean round over to Carbon. Now Carbon are going to have to roll with this momentum, otherwise we will be seeing Cal once again in a tie situation.
Oh, I know. Just watch, teamw0w's going to win another round right here and bring it all the way back, just like normal.
Yep, it is just back and forth as normal with these teams, but still, momentum could fall, but just as we said, Babylon starts it off to make it look like we will be seeing a tie round once again here as Babylon picks up a nice entry frag there on to Superman. It will be a 4-on-5 as CrossFire already in a good position as well, shifting his way up onto the B bomb site that's actually completely exposed. Carbon has given up B side because they had Famous push out, but Famous, he will take out Babylon, but it may not matter. He pushed out so far that there's already 3 players controlling the B bomb site. Famous, he doesn't know what to do in this situation. He's already given up so much map control, as Aaron now going to be waiting for him here in B Hotel, but Aaron isn't going to be ready for that, and now it will be a 3-on-3, all about the post plant for teamw0w. Michael, though, picking up one, but coming from the back, Famous will pick up one as well, and now it's down to a 2-on-2 situation. Carbon looking to extend their lead, or teamw0w will tie it here once again. Coda and Juice, though, trying to hold on to this site. Doing a great job so far as Juice picks up one. Now 15-0 caught behind the box. Juice picks up 2, and just like that, ties are basically the story here today.
I think we could write a book about these ties. I mean, Famous left open B side, which was a mistake in his part, but he did come back there. Ah, what a great hold again by teamw0w.
And once again, everything tied up here. 3-3, 3 rounds left in the half, though. And Superman once again showing us his scoping skills here today. We'll pick up a frag there onto Michael, taking out the enemy sniper. Definitely a good start there, but still teamw0w and Andre J both losing half health in an exchange. So now, in terms of health, pretty even across the board. Carbon, though, still with all 5 players to work with here. It looks like we will be seeing a slow B push. Babylon going to be working his way up here, as we do have 2 defenders here. Brando going to pick up one as he's taken down. Superman, though, won't be able to connect anything. And now teamw0w with a very solid chance here to grab around. Andre J, though, he's in a great position here to catch Aaron off guard if he can, and he will. Andre J turning things around now, back in favor of Carbon, and now 3-on-2 will be the situation. Make that a 3-on-1. Babylon now all alone. He will grab one, but no, he won't be able to get the flick onto Andre J, and Carbon going to hold on and grab that lead back. 4-3 though. But Callum, once again, I don't know. The ties have been real today.
I don't know either. I mean, each player is showing shine. Like Dwee's right there. What a great little hiding spot he had there. He really did catch Aaron off guard.
Now here we have it. Carbon up by 1, but still nothing is over yet. But Superman trying to push it further to the end, as he will take down Michael once again early in the round. Andre J gonna pick up one, but will be traded there by Babylon, who does take a lot of damage now, just 21 health. So he isn't getting famous, though. Will be taken down by the 21 HP Babylon as well. And just like that, this round is turned completely back around as Babylon with 21 HP somehow manages to pick up a 3-piece there. And now it is going to be evened up to a 2-on-2 as Superman trying to scope him in is going to get hit by that nade pretty hard there for about 30 health. And now it will be a 2-on-2 Coda and Aaron versus the scoping duo of teamw0w and Superman. Definitely retaking with 2 scopes, not going to be the easy task, but teamw0w looks like he is going to go ahead and pull out that Desert Eagle to see what he can do. Here comes the flash, though, from Aaron. We're going to try and hold them off, but Superman is already in with a Deagle frag, gets one, and teamw0w gets the other. The Deagle cleanup is real, and Carbon will actually not allow a tie here in this situation, so 5-3 will be the score. Carbon finally breaks the curse of the ties.
The breakaway lead, finally, it happened. I mean, what a great shot by Superman, and teamw0w showing that he can ARP as well as he can dig.
Definitely teamw0w stepping it up there. And now, last round. If Carbon can run away with this one, this could be the beginning of the end, but teamw0w, they're not going to let that happen. Coda picking up one. He's going to take down Superman nice and early, and the storm into A is going to happen now as Brando tries to hold this off and grabs one, but that will be all. As now teamw0w is showing very good signs of control on this A bomb. Now famous and teamw0w going to try a recovery and retake on this bomb site. But still 2-on-3, not going to be an easy task, especially with all remaining players being very nice in their HP to work with. teamw0w, though, they cannot afford to give up this round. 6-3 would be a devastating retake. But it may happen here as Michael, now all alone, will be taken down. teamw0w and famous 2 versus 3 retake. The tie is no more. 6-3 Carbon. They've come to life and walked away with actually a pretty solid half from how it started.
Definitely was a solid half. I mean, 6-3, that's a good score, and they've really given themselves a really good chance to win this one here.
And now here we have it. What could be the final half of the game here, unless we go into overtime, but considering the ties we've had so far, I would not put it completely out of the picture at this point, Cal.
Not at all. I think teamw0w can definitely come back here. It really is any man's game.
Alright guys, here we go. We're going to hop right into it. Carbon versus teamw0w. Carbon up now 6-3 as we go into the final half of map number 3. Alright guys, here we go. Everything on the line for both of these teams. They spawned in the winner bracket finals versus the winner of War Machine and Alpha 5 will be in line for this team. But it looks like a quick disconnection there from teamw0w. We'll reset here and get things started for the second half. But looking at the current score, 6-3 in favor of Carbon. if you are in the shoes of Team WoW, what do you think they need to do to bring this one back in their favor?
I mean, Team WoW is such smart players and they have such good aim too. I mean, they really need to just like, they need to commit to sites and hold them down after post plants. That's really what they got to do here. And Carbon's got to try to hold these shots off.
Carbon definitely in a good position. They are going to be forced to make some aggressive plays here, but at the same time they do have a lot of rounds to work with. 6-3 going to be the score. Just waiting on one player to ready up, guys, and we will go straight into the final half here of Ankara. Well, shouldn't say final half because we did see overtime on Black Widow, so what could possibly be the final half unless the return of Thai City comes back. So
we may end up having another nail biter here, guys.
Definitely will be a fight to the finish here as we go into the final half, possibly, of Ankara. Carbon up 6-3. They only need 4 more to close this out, and now it looks like they are going to be just working a pick setup. 3 towards A long here and 2 towards B, leaving mid basically open here for the taking. But on the defensive side of things, we are going to have mid control pretty heavily here from the defense. They have 2 players already out underpass, and this could be a great situation for Team WoW to grab this round. They've got all of the control they need to know that the players are isolated on one side or the other here. They've got mid completely in their hands. Michael already pushed up an A connector, and we've got Coda already all the way up in mid. So Carbon, they're definitely just stuck in their spawn at this point, but they're still making it work as Superman will pick up 1 as they have yet to leave their spawn area. But it's not mattering at this point. Team WoW getting a little bit too antsy here on the defense is going to give them a lot of free damage across the board. Now it is looking like a pretty good situation here for Carbon. If they can just hold on to their numbers advantage in this round, they will be up 7-3, which would be a devastating scoreline for the side of Team WoW to be up against at this point. But now it's looking like a very good possibility. It looks like Andre J is going to be in position to flank as the remaining players are working their way towards the A-bomb side. Andre J keeping things distracted though over towards mid and B. He's just going to throw down some spray fire there, and here comes the push though, but it may get shut down as Michael, he's already very aware of what's going on here. He's pushed out in vents. He's going to know the rotation vents is coming, and he's going to be right behind them. Brando works his way out though, already in underpass, grabs a frag, and just like that, they could be working in time for the defense not to be able to respond. But Aaron, he knows what's happening. Aaron, he's going to be the game changer here. He can grab more than 1 kill here. He grabs 1, and he's looking for a second, but he won't be able to get it. Michael now all in his hands. 1 versus 2, definitely a doable situation though, as Andre J just on a sliver of health here, but Superman had full health basically on his side of the field. So it's going to be a tough one for Michael, but he can still make this happen. Bomb being down, though, going to make it even more difficult now as Superman and Andre J just playing it nice and safe. But Michael, he is going to spot exactly where Superman is, and that's definitely who he needs to take out of the picture early if possible. But Andre J is playing close and passive. He doesn't know at all where Andre J is. He's finally going to peek out, but Michael will fall to the trade of Superman, and just like that, Camu, it's looking like Carbon may take this one. 7-3 is going to be the score.
That's a great post-plant hold right there. They're playing trades and wasting a lot of time as well, not knowing where Dweez was.
Now here it is, just 3 rounds away from Carbon moving on to the upper bracket finals. Still not a whole lot is falling yet. Some heavy damage there from the nade onto Andre J will bring him down to 53 HP, but it looks like Carbon going to push their way out into mid where they will grab Michael nice and early, and this is looking like the beginning of the end for Team WoW unless they can step it up here and now. They've got to make a big play, otherwise they'll be sitting on an 8-3 scoreline, but Coda not going to let that happen. Grabbing a nice frag in mid, looking for more as Famous going to pick a little too wide as well. Coda grabs 2, but just as I say that, Brando will pick up 1 as well. And here comes the player from behind as well. 15-0L knows exactly where Coda is, but Coda, he's in a good position to pick up a 3rd kill here. But 15-0L with a nice scope there through the crack. He's going to grab him and take him down. 3-on-2 now in the situation as Aaron will tie it up now. Excuse me there, I had a quick sneeze. But now it's going to be a 2-on-2 situation. Babylon, though, will take down Brando. Give teamw0w a chance at redemption here in round number 2 of the second half. 15w0w going to be alone, bomb in hand, working his way to an open A side as he does take down Babylon. Now one-on-one Aaron versus 15w0w to see who will come out on top in this situation. But Aaron, he needs this round for his team. It would be very devastating to see teamw0w go down 8-3 in this map score right now. 15w0w though playing a very safe position here. He's going to be under the bomb site as Aaron shifting up from the global risk spawn, but 15w0w he's going to be in the perfect position as Aaron enters the bomb site here. He's going to see it exactly out of the corner of his eye. And now it's all about the hold here. He's just going to have to stall. He knows it, but Aaron, he might be stalling here, but no, Aaron with the fake defuse there will manage to pick it up in a much needed round at that. We'll make it now 7-4. teamw0w starting to claw back finally at that scoreboard.
They really did need that round, and a very smart play by Aaron there on that clutch. That fake defuse, I think, really did fake out 15, and he got that nice headshot through that box.
And now it's all about momentum here for teamw0w. They got around on the board, but they're still not out of the woods yet. Down 7-4, 3 rounds away from tying this one up. They need a lot of momentum in their favor right now. But Carbon still, they want to close this here now. They're just 3 rounds away from walking into that upper bracket final with a nice match under their belt, but still, it's anyone's game at this point. Right now, Carbon just trying to work some picks onto this A bomb side. Getting a little bit aggressive here, trying to pick Juice there on A top, but still, nobody will take any damage yet here. But Carbon, they've got all 5 players grouped up for an A push. It's going to be all about the hold now from Juice here on this side. Juice and Babylon both going to be locking this down on the A bomb side. Here it comes though, a 5-man take. Babylon, he's going to have to make a miracle play here to hold on to the side. He's got only round 1. Juice though does manage to get 2, so it will be an advantage favoring teamw0w on this retake, but still Brando and Famous with full HP do have control of the A bomb site now. It's all about the post plant hold here. They've got to get this bomb down though, and it looks like they're going to hold on to it for just a moment, but they got to force this plant at this point. They don't really have a whole lot of rotation they can do here, but it looks like Aaron and Michael both already worked up into a position where they could rotate. Still no plant here. I'm very surprised that they haven't committed to just go ahead and plant this bomb. But Brando, he's just playing very cautious here. He knows exactly what's happening, but unfortunately, there is no commitment from the defense. They're waiting for the plant just as long as Famous and Brando are waiting to plant it. So now, here we go. The retake's going to come. All 3 players from the counter-terrorist spawn. It's going to be up to Brando, who will be holding their position. The flash comes in. Famous knows something's up too. Famous is going to have to rotate nicely. Famous gives himself away though with an early pre-fire, and that will be teamw0w walking away with the round there. Cal, I'm not sure if you caught that there, but Famous, he almost gave himself away there.
Sadly, I didn't catch that. I was watching Brando at the time, but I mean, teamw0w really is coming back here. This is the momentum that you was talking about that they need. Definitely a lot of momentum here now behind teamw0w. They want to stay in this fight, and they're doing it very well. Now going to bring the score to 7-5. 2 rounds away from being all tied up once again for the millionth time in this matchup. But still, it's anyone's game for the taking. And Carbon, they do still have that 2-round advantage here. They've got to hold on, otherwise teamw0w may press back and give them a good run for their money. And that nade, they're going to hit 15w0w pretty decently for 36, as now it's going to be slow push. I believe they're going to be working this bomb towards B hotel. Yep, they're going to be going up here nice and slow, but Aaron, he's in a great position to defend this. He's going to have to connect at least 2 kills here to hold him off. Aaron grabs 1. Juice is there to grab 1. Aaron looking for more, but unfortunately it will be shut down by Brando at 15, but Coda already rotated there just in time, is going to catch 1 off guard, and now it is a 2-on-2 situation, but teamw0w, they need every round they can get at this point. They cannot afford to slip up here. Brando and Famous, though, they want to shut this down here and now. Brando and Famous, they're just taking their sweet time, but on the flank, we do have Babylon, but he's moving a little too slow, and it actually looks like the bomb is going to go underpass. But Michael is caught on. He's going to catch them off guard. He's going to get the 2K. Oh my goodness. Great intuition there from Michael, noticing that there was no movement on the site. Gets there just in time to catch both players. And now we could be seeing a tie here if teamw0w puts one up, Cal. Oh, an absolutely amazing play from Michael right there. That was a nice 2K and, you know, so smart. So it's the momentum that they need, and it's really happening right now.
And now here we have it, a 5-man push towards the A bomb side coming out from Carbon, but they're actually a little bit hesitant on this, which could backfire for them if they aren't able to hold this one off. Juice, though, he's going to get aggressive right into them. Juice and Babylon both grab 2, but there's already 2, actually 3 on A side that got right past them, but 15, he's still alive. I don't think he's going to run into any trouble now, though. Aaron and Michael going to try and push back, but Aaron will just watch Michael die there as Andre gets a nice headshot onto him. Kodo and Aaron are going to try and keep this round alive, though. Aaron trying to get some spray frags here, but Kodo will be the one who manages to pick one up. Superman just playing nice and passive here, but the bomb is still yet to go down. Aaron going to be barely touched by that nade, as now it is a 2-on-2 situation. Aaron and a very lit Kodo here to retake this A bomb site, but it's such a vital round here. This would tie things up at 7-7. Otherwise, it will be 8-6 in favor of Carbon. And now Kodo, wow, on the flank. He's going to see if he can get Superman off guard, which he does. Koda's going to grab it. Now Aaron, he's got to make it happen, but no, he misses it. And 15 cleans up with a 2-piece, keeping Carbon in the lead. 8-6. Carbon just 2 rounds away now from moving into that upper bracket final.
Oh, what a close round we just had there.
Definitely very close there. 15-well, though, will be the one to bring it back in favor of Carbon. Aaron, though, doing a lot of nade damage there. Superman knocking him down to 20 HP. Yet a nade from Michael will be what takes him out there. Superman just unfortunately falling into a line of nades there. But now, teamw0w, they're in a situation where they can't afford to give up any more rounds if they want to win this in regulation. It is 8-6. Carbon just needs to push this into their victory. But teamw0w, they're not letting that happen without a good fight here. Now, looks like we do have map control severely in favor of teamw0w. Brando, the only one in mid. The rest of the players, though, working up this B area. But now Brando, he's caught here. He's going to fall to Juice, and now it's a 4-on-3 situation here for Carbon. They've got to try and recover, but they're also spread out. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do in this situation. Famous are all the way on bridge. Andre J and Spawn, and now they're finally all grouping up towards the Global Risk spawn, but they're going to have to make a commitment here. Going towards A would actually give them a good opportunity here, as A is actually exposed at this point in the round. So if they do work their way over to A, which it looks like they're actually going to do here, definitely a great decision here from Famous, taking this bomb over to the A bomb site. It's going to be all about the hold, but 15-well gets caught on his rotation to A, so now it's going to be a 4-on-2. They're going to have to hold this with a very, very solid post plant here from Carbon. Otherwise, teamw0w will be taking this round. 4 versus 2 going to be retaking Carbon. Will they keep this one alive? Famous, he's going to push up here pretty aggressively in spawn, but Aaron, he's already in the corner. I'm not sure if Famous saw him, though. Famous, he's got to check his corners, but Aaron will check him first. There will be Andre J trying to hold on. He grabs the one. He grabs 2. Andre J, could he get the 1v4? 2 remain. He's going to have to play very smart here to grab this 1 versus 4, but he is going to have an opportunity to make it happen. But no, Babylon will shut down that opportunity, and now, just like that, teamw0w stays in it. 7-8 going to be the score. Still neck and neck here, Kamu, and once again, teamw0w, they could tie it here and now on this round.
teamw0w is fighting back right there. It's such a close game yet again, man. I can't believe it.
Now 8-7 going to be the score. teamw0w down by 1, but not out yet. Carbon looking to take this bomb up towards A, but they're actually looking to do the strat they did earlier in the game, it looks like, where they are working their way into connector here, possibly going to drop underpass, but this time it may be a little bit difficult because Aaron already on the flank here. CrossFire will be caught, though, in underpass, so they do have underpass cleared out, but Juice already on the rotate going to grab 1. Aaron going to do tons of damage to 15-OL as well. And things are just still dead even across the board right now, as 15-OL, though, will grab a nice pick there onto Babylon, giving a slight advantage now in favor of Carbon on the round, but still a lot could happen here as the bomb in the hands of Superman going to be working its way towards B Hotel here. But Juice is in a very tight spot here, just 5 HP to his name. He's going to have to get a kill out of this, or it will be a very tough round to recover, as now 1 player remains. Aaron, 1 versus 4. Otherwise, Carbon will be sitting on another round here on the board, which would make it their match point round, unless Aaron can pull this out 1 versus 4. Unfortunately, Aaron not going to get anything out of the exchange here, except he will finally recover there but still 27 HP. Now in a 1 versus 3. He's going to have to make some good plays happen. Andre J, though, will shut him down, and just like that cow, the tie will not be happening. 9-7. It's tie or die here for Team WoW. They've got to make it happen.
Oh, they definitely can make it happen. They need that last little push. This is the push they need.
Team WoW looking for 2 rounds to push this into overtime, or Carbon just sitting 1 round away from moving into that winner's bracket final match. And right now things are dead even across the board. Nobody taking any real damage yet. Michael getting a little bit dinged, but other than that, both teams just trying to play very passive. They both know what's at stake here, and they don't want to give that up. Carbon, though, they are at a slight advantage, being up 9-7. They have a little bit more leeway here, but still, they don't want to give up any easy entry frags over to the Global Risk side. Now here we have 3 players working their way up into mid. It looks like Famous going to be getting a charge here, an underpass to see if they can take down Coda. Coda going to make the smart decision to just fall back to the support of his teammate here. And Team WoW, you can definitely tell they're just playing passive here. They don't want to make any risky decisions and give up this round. Otherwise, they will be knocked down into loser bracket. But just as I say that, a mistake almost made by a Juice, but he actually recovers it there and gets a nice kill. And now it will be a 4-4, though, as Michael is taken down by Superman. And still things very even across the board. A safe place from Team WoW, trying to work out for them, but Superman, he's not hesitating here. In the global spawn, he's already grabbed 2 kills this round. He wants to end this here and now for Carbon, as it's now a 4-on-3. The bomb working its way towards a B site, which is only in the hands of the Lonely Babylon. He's going to have to grab at least 2 or 3 frags in order to slow down this push. He grabs 1, but that will be it. Carbon now on the verge of victory. No defenders on A site. Aaron and Coda, they're going to have to bring it all on the line here for them. Otherwise, Carbon will be taking this one home 10-7 unless Coda and Aaron have an answer. Aaron already pushed up on the CT. He's going to work his way around. 15-0 will fall, but it's all in the hands of Aaron now. His teammate has fallen, and Famous will be there to clean it up. Carbon takes this one home. A very lengthy game, guys, but in the end, Carbon will prevail here on Ankara 10-7.